Hello, welcome back to Cooking for Everyone. Today, well, we got all our breadcrumbs done a few videos there. Now I'm going to show you what to do with it. We're going to bread some chicken. Show you how to do that. So I'm going to open up some chicken here. Oh, there's a knife. I'm going to butterfly these, and I'll show you how to do that. Put that out of my way here. So our knife, take your chicken breast, just kind of go in between there. Well, actually, I'm showing you butterfly, but I'm going to go all the way. I'm going to split them all in half. So right there, that's a butterfly chicken breast. But I'm going to go all the way through. And we're going to bread 4 pieces here. So I'm going to do the same with this guy. Alright. Okay, so that aside. So what I'm going to do, just to make them cook a little bit more evenly, that kind of fell apart on me. Got a nice little meat mallet. This is a good thing to have in your kitchen as well. So we're going to just pound it out. This will help make your chicken breast a little more even. It'll cook a little more evenly. That's nice. We're going to just pound out all these guys. Set that aside for now. Just gotta give me a minute. Okay, so we got our chicken all pounded out. So we're gonna put a little bit of salt and pepper on the chicken breast. I always season the meat. Gives a little more flavor. And do it. It's going to be lots of flavor because we're also going to season our breadcrumbs when we get there. So one side, flip them over, a little more, just lightly coat. See, so went down. Fresh ground pepper is always nice. You can use the pre-ground stuff. It works well. I just find this tastes better. And you get more out of it anyway. See, it's a little more cost effectively. Okay, so we got our chicken breasts all seasoned up, ready to go. So I'm going to take that aside for the moment. So what we're going to do, we got 3 bowls here. You can see, got one here, I got a couple eggs, and an empty one. So what we're going to start with, I'm going to grab something else. So what we're going to start with is flour. So we're going to put, for those 4, maybe about half a cup of flour, approximately. Just, well, basically you want 3 items with a deep thing. You can use a pie pan. I use these soup bowls because they actually work perfectly. And I don't like doing hand dishes, so these are great because they can go in the dishwasher, right? So we got our flour there. So, and our next thing to make breading, it's called egg wash. So what we're going to do is we're going to, a couple eggs. Try not to get shells in there. Easy enough to pick out. So, okay. So we got a couple of 2 eggs. Might be a little overkill, but I always get there. So we got 2 eggs. And we're going to put milk, probably about 1/4 to 1/2 cup of milk, just kind of cover it in there. So we got our egg wash there. Set that aside. So we just take a fork and we're going to pop the egg yolks and just give it a quick whip. Just with a fork. That's all you really need. You can use a whisk if you want, but fork works great too. Just kind of beat it up slightly here. Okay. got that going. Okay, so put that aside. Okay, oh, got an eggshell on that one. Let's manage that anyway. All right, so, and in your third one, why it's called breading. So we're gonna take our breadcrumbs that we made up and just kind of fill the bowl or whatever you're using, right? You can always add more later if you need to. But so, and now we're gonna season our breadcrumbs. I use whatever you want. This is my seasoning. And yet again, it's taste. It may sound weird. Just taste your breadcrumbs. Make sure it tastes the way you want it to be. So I'm gonna use some chipotle mango in there. Let's say that's about 2 tablespoons approximately. I like this Greek seasoning, Clubhouse. It's actually nice stuff. So about another 2 tablespoons approximately. All right. And I'm gonna put maybe a 1/4 teaspoon of tarragon in there. Just a little bit there. The tarragon, you don't want to use too much of it. It's got a licorice taste to it. It's great for enhancing flavors, but if you use too much, you're gonna taste like licorice. So you don't want too much of that one. A little more salt. Say about a tablespoon. And about a tablespoon of pepper as well. So approximately, like I said, tasting is your best way to find out how much. If it tastes good to you, then go with it. If it doesn't, add more. You can always add more. It's easier to add more than it is to take it out. So start light and then go from there. So we're just gonna take our hand, just kind of mix that all up there. Just mix all those seasonings right in that breadcrumb. Just nicely like that. Okay, so looks like we got a pretty good mix. So we're gonna go there. So we're gonna, like I said, taste it. It's good flavor. I like it. I'm gonna go. Hands quick wash there. And yeah, so that's your breading station. So now I'm gonna show you how to turn that raw chicken breast. Kind of slide over here. Bring that back. Take this raw chicken breast and turn it into a breaded chicken breast. So this way, so your hands don't get so dirty. Use one for your dry and one for your wet. So I kind of messed up. So I'm gonna use my right hand for my wet. So wet to start. And dry, you're just gonna make sure you dredge it through. It's just kind of coat the whole thing. Make sure that the flour's all over the chicken breast. Just like that. There's no wet spots. So we're gonna drop that in our egg next. Get that all coated in our egg wash. All right, so we're gonna do that. And then once we got that all, so it should be nice wet, no flour dry spots, and then drop it in your breadcrumbs. Take your dry hand, and just take from the side, just kind of sprinkle it on top so it's completely covered, pretty much. And take your hand, give it a quick tap down, shake it off, turn it over, and do the same on the other side. Just tap it down and give it a shake off the excess. There you go, red chicken breast. I'm just gonna set that on a plate here. So, pardon me. Anyway, so I'm gonna take the next one. So I had. So we're gonna coat our chicken breast with our flour. If it starts to get where you can't seem to do it, give your pan, whatever you're using, a shake. That'll be perfect, just there. So the reason for the breading too, right? We've just got our flour dried, so we've just sealed all that nice flavor inside there. And now we're going to seal it up a little bit more, just to give it a nice breading. So yeah, breading is nice too. Give that a quick shake. It's nice because it helps keep anything you're breading a little bit moister. That's what's nice about this. Locks all that flavor, locks the flavor, the moisture in, and you can pan fry this. You can deep fry it. You can throw it in the oven. The best two ways to cook this though is either deep fried. Yeah, I know it's not healthy, but whatever, deep fried tastes good. Anyway, oops. Oh, no, that's right. Deep fried or pan fried, those are your best two ways. Like I said, if you want bake in the oven, you can do that too. It works out fine. So you can do this with any type of meat. You can do this with pretty much anything. So yeah, if you want to use a steak, you can do this. You can do this with a piece of pork. Chicken works out really well. Chicken's a very common one for this one. So that's why I put chicken. And then you can do whatever you want with this. So yeah, just get it nice and breaded. Like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be coated. As long as it tastes good and it works out, that's it. Alright. Okay, I got one more piece to go. And yes, this is messy. And it takes a little bit of time. But good food takes time. And that's one of the things I think we've lost over time. Is fast food society, fast pace. We've lost the benefit of making the time and enjoying and creating the beautiful meals that we, like that home cooked grandma meal that you used to love. I don't know if some of you have ever done that, but anyway, getting kind of off topic here. So there we go. All right. So I got more to do, but I think you got the point here. So there's all our chicken breasts, all nice and breaded. Like I said, you can deep fry it up. Do whatever you like to it, add sauces, whatever your imagination takes you. All right, so hope you enjoyed. Thanks for joining me today, and like, subscribe, any comments, welcome any comments you have, anything else you want to see, or anything, I'll definitely take a look at them and see where I can get to. Appreciate your time. All right, thank you. Have a good day. Bye. Oh shit, still recording.